Day 6. Blood of my blood. So knowing that phrase, might have heard it like once or twice, growing up. I personally have not been blood bonded. It's not that I don't believe it. I have heard of people doing it, whether it's a blood marriage or, they just want to be able to have friendship, or it's the, like learning a discipline. And there's also the like horrific little Sabbat thing. Like, we don't talk about that. We don't do it. Period. End of story. It is now on record. Hi, Sin. It is on record. We don't do the cup. No one does the cup. All right. Moving on. We do not do the cup. The cup is a lie. However, I mean, it's cute if it's done right. But there's huge things about manipulation, and it can be horrific on both parties. So that's why I've never really done so. But I know definitely it's going to be a risk when it comes to learning a discipline outside of what I have learned growing up. So, like, if I wanted to be able to exude my presence a lot more, yes, I'm going to have to find the right person that knows how to do it, and yes, I'm going to have to basically have that risk of possibly being bound to them. But that's where, kind of shopping for your tutor really comes into play, because I can then be able to place that trust in them and go, I trust you to basically have that bond in check through our blood. Like, I can have my emotions in check through this. Now, in the sake of like blood marriage, because like I said, I've heard of a couple, and it honestly sounds really adorable. Like, I know there is stuff, like more questions later on in this month of darkness, about, the possibility and the philosophy of love amongst our society. And I will talk more about that a lot later. But I know that is something I would be interested in, but only with the right person. And even if they don't want to, alright. It's really cute in my head when, like, especially with, like, the whole thing of finding someone that you trust so much, like, before the bond. Like, it has to be that level of trust before the bond. And there's quite, okay, I do not trust people. I have been in certain political sects and certain circles where you couldn't trust them. You can pretend all you want, but it was one of those things of like, no, like, you're in this for this reason, you're just going to use me for this, and then we're going to part ways, and then we will never speak to each other again, and that's perfectly fine, because I'm going to use you in the same way. So finding those few people that are willing to basically go like, yeah, I want you to, like, teach me this, or yada, 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 I treasure those people. I am willing to put my unlife on the line to make sure that they are okay and safe. And that's before any blood bond. Like, I would definitely say if I ever truly did do a blood bind or a blood bound or a true blood of my blood, it would sincerely be where it's the like, no, like, I am gifting you this because you have earned my trust, and that does not come lightly. These nights are horrendous. These nights are horrifying. We are in danger constantly, every minute of every hour of every night and day. So if I can be able to actually trust you to for anything, whether it's a secret of mine or even, you know, where I live, where I sleep. If you betray that, good luck. Seriously, good luck. With that, have a good evening.